did, and I knew it was hard, but I never really played it past the first few stages that we did co-op. Suikoden 2 is on hold. We were playing it earlier this year, and I really liked it, but definitely attendance dwindled. Like, we barely were getting 120, 30 viewers when I played it, and people were saying, please do anything else. And I said, all right, we'll bring it back in the future when appropriate. You know, once we maybe get through a bunch of these big releases of later this year. I definitely want to finish it, but it's just not going to work right now. I want to bring it back maybe when we have a good lineup of big games and stuff that are the other streams, so everything will, like, balance out. Spawn Killer, you need to clear your ears out. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Really? Like, I literally didn't say that.
What? Yes, you said whatever the fuck you just said.
Balatro. I mean, I love Balatro. Listen, I really enjoy Balatro. I think it's a great game. I played it a bunch of streams, either late December or early, because I actually played it during my Christmas event last year, I think.
Phil likes balls.
Excuse me. But
I'm sorry,
it kind of played its course, and then people stopped wanting it, and I stopped playing it. I would love to go back to Balatro for a stream. I really enjoyed that game. Soul at 2 a.m. did a $2 super chat, says The Long Drive. I don't know what that is. Again, that's one that I've heard the name of, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. I installed Routine, so we can check that out whenever we want. The Long Drive, random generated overworld semi-post-apocalyptic survival car driving game. Wow, it's a mouthful. It's been in early access since 2019, and there's not much about it. It looks like it hasn't been updated in ages. So, okay.
Oh, shit, I ain't seen that dude in a minute.
Okay. All right, so here's the deal. Tomorrow night, I guess we could do whatever we want. Tomorrow night, we could do Routine. Tomorrow night, we could do Power Wash Sim 2. Tomorrow night, we could just do Chill with Phil. I think what we'll do, let's leave tomorrow night open, see who shows up, see what you guys want. Maybe we even poll it on the stream, and we go from there. Okay? So tomorrow night is a completely random stream. Oh, there's one other thing that we need to talk about. Okay, one other big thing. You ready? Clear Obscure, Expedition 33. Okay?
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card?
Thank you, Tim. And thank you, Robbie Red, for a $5 super chat. He says, paid for with my stolen credit card, Green Hell? Green Hell.
Short speed.
Let me take a look at that. Green Hell. Another game from 2019. Open world survival. You guys have suggested like 10 open world survival games. Everything's open world survival. What the hell? So basically you're trying to survive in the jungle, hence Green Hell. Get it? Okay. That's what it means. All right, well, thank you for the suggestion. Again, I'm not against it at all. Here's what we're going to do. Tomorrow night will be a late night Chill with Phil stream. We'll see who shows up. Maybe we'll pull it out.
What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card?
Thank you, Tim. Red Eyes BDC did a $5 super chat. He says, Phil, watch the intro to the 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog game and tell us whether or not you get excited in playing it. What? Huh? The 2005 Shadow the Hedgehog game? I never played any of the original Shadow games at all. That was an era I wasn't playing console games, so I missed out on all of them. Casanova says, don't you have a craving to play Street Fighter again? Well, yes and no. I have a craving to play good Street Fighter, which is classic Street Fighter, like Super Turbo, CVS 2, Marvel 2, Third Strike. but there's no active way to play those besides Fightcade. And I can't play Fightcade because it exposes your IP, and as you know, these idiots would steal my IP and then dox me and DDoS attack me and mess with me, so I wouldn't be able to make content. Okay? If Capcom would stop being so incredibly lazy and actually make versions of the classics that had longevity, meaning actual good matchmaking, great online connections and lobbies with features, reasons to go back to the game and spend money, like unlocking colors, buying colors, seasonal updates, then maybe these games would have some life. But instead, they half-ass it. They release a shitty collection that it isn't cross-play, doesn't have the features you need for longevity. Everyone buys the collection, plays it for 2 months, drops it, dead, back to Fightcade, pirating the games again. So it's Capcom's fault. Literally 100%, it's Capcom's fault. All they need to do is care about the actual posterity and supporting their classics and keeping them alive. They don't. They just bring them back for cash grabs every once in a while. So until the management at Capcom changes and they actually start caring about good fighting games again, there's nothing for me to really do with fighting games. Like, I can't play the classics. I wish I could. You know, it is what it is.
Take your stolen credit card.
Thank you, Tim. So yeah, here's the thing. I'm not playing Street Fighter 6 again. It sucks. It's a boring game. It's awful. I don't want to play it. I get no fun in playing it at all. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is dead. Even though they came out with the multiplayer beta, no one's playing it because they took too long. So basically, that game's dead. The collection I was playing earlier in the year with CVS 2, that's dead. No one plays that anymore. So we have to wait. We literally have to sit around and wait for Capcom to release another collection so we can play it for 1 or 2 months, and then it will be dropped again by the community because everyone will run back to Fightcade and pirate again. And that's on Capcom. Sucks. I love Friday Night Fights. I want to play fighting games. There's just nothing to play right now. Now, speaking of, thank you, Tobamar. I'm going to shout that out in a second. Speaking of fighting games in general, next year, there will likely be a lot of new fighting games. You've got Marvel Tokon. You've got the Invincible fighting game. You've got the Avatar fighting game and more. There's like 3 or 4 fighting games that likely are scheduled to come out next year. I'll probably check out some of them. I don't know how many, but I'll probably try a few. I don't know if I'll like them, but I'll probably try them. Particularly, you might say, wait a minute, what happened to the Marvel Tokon beta? Weren't you going to play that this weekend? Yeah, except once again, Sony only contacted me, guess when, on my days off, and said, oh, you're in now. You can download the client if you want. It was only available on Saturday. That was it. The beta ended Sunday morning. So I would have had to drop my entire schedule and play on Saturday all day. That was the only day I could play it. Well, I'm sorry. Marvel Tokon just isn't that important to me, where I'm going to drop my schedule, not play the new game, not do the stuff that I want to finish to play their game. Like, they have to understand that humans have a fucking life, and we're not going to drop everything to play Marvel Tokon because they think that their game is like God's gift to gaming. It's not. So I didn't play it, and I don't really care. But I might play it in the future. We'll see. So Tobomaru with a €5 super chat says, did you check out anything for the Avatar Legends Alpha this weekend? It's completely overshadowed the Marvel Tokon beta. No, I have not. I'm not saying anything negative about it because I haven't seen anything about it at all, actually. So I don't really know anything about the game. In fact, I never even watched the Avatar TV series, so I don't even know anything about that either. I really can't say anything about it at all. I just don't know anything about it. So, okay. All right, so we've talked about the topics I wanted to talk about, including the new setup upgrades, the games that are no longer in the rotation, and we've determined that tomorrow night we'll have a random chill night where we'll play whatever you guys want, or we could just do chill with Phil. We'll see who shows up and see what people want and go from there. Okay? Cool. For the rest of the podcast, I'd like to open it up to a little bit of Q&A and just chilling and talking. Okay? And by the way, Gareth says, would you try Marvel Cosmic Invasion? It's on Game Pass. I didn't even know that was on Game Pass. Let me take a look. It is. Look at this. I mean, yeah, I would consider playing that. It's a beat 'em up, right? It's a beat 'em up similar to Shredder's Revenge. Has Marvel characters in it. It's right up my alley. So I'd be down for that. Again, this is all stuff that we can maybe do tomorrow night. Here's the thing. Let's say tomorrow night goes well and we get good attendance and people show up and have a great time with what we play. We could do it again Friday. Like, I have tomorrow night open, and Friday, even though it says Mega Bonk, we could just do the same thing again on Friday. So let's say tomorrow night we end up playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Everyone likes it. I could do it again Friday night, and we're good with that. Okay?
It was snowing, bro. So it's snowing hard as fuck, whatever. I'm staying there. Yeah. But it's all
Cool.
good. So it's snowing. I'm looking at this bitch like, okay, all right. So you see me.
Casanova says, what's your favorite thing about Christmas? Mine is the Christmas movies. For me, I like the fact that everyone gets festive and we have these cool, snow and jingle bells and the memes. We all recognize them. You know what I mean? I like that holiday spirit that we get this time of year. It's very fun. The Waller says, you think this is good attendance? You mean right now? Well, right now we have over 300 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick? Because again, I still haven't figured out a way to really look on Kick. How many viewers do we have on Kick? We have 141 viewers on Kick. Yeah. No exaggeration, I have consistently doubled my attendance on my content. I used to only get maybe between 100 to 200 on the podcast. And if I was lucky, 100 on Kick. And now we have double that. So yeah, this is good attendance for me, for sure. 100%. This is great attendance. I'm enjoying the increased attendance. Okay, the Waller says, yes, I'm new. I actually don't know what's good. This is great. And again, here's what I'll say. Everyone right now, if you're a longtime viewer, thanks. If you're a newcomer who's only joined me in the last couple of weeks since the Asmongold thing, thanks. I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having a great time with all of you. We're enjoying games. We're having chill vibes. What it is, we're in a time of transition. My set is changing. The games lineup is changing. Things like this truck sim nonsense, right? It's all changing for the better. Understand, this is improvement. This is weeding out the crap that's not working, starting up new things that are working, listening to your feedback and doing the right stuff. This is all getting better. And I'm really appreciating all of you that are here for the ride. I'm having a great time, okay? So thank you. Great stuff. Look at this. A whole bunch of people just spoke up and says, yeah, we're actually part of the new crowd. Well, welcome. I know you guys aren't talking that much, but you feel free to, especially if you're on the YouTube side. That's more of the place where we have the active, positive conversation. I'm going to be honest. The Kick side right now is really toxic because they're really, really upset I'm not playing Truck Sim anymore. I know that sounds stupid because it is, but it's bad. Like, they really today are so toxic today, and they're still continuing, which is why I'm not really talking to them. If they would actually act like normal people, maybe I would care, but they're really acting bad today. Thank you so much to Soul at 2 a.m. for $2. Says change is scary. Change can be scary. Change can be a scary thing because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. It could feel uncertain. For me, I've been there, done that many times, and anytime that we go through one of these transitions, I know that I come out the other end better. I come out the other end better, stronger, more intelligent, wiser. Everything works out. I'm happy. Right now, I couldn't be happier with the support I'm getting, the amount of people that are showing up and hanging out and having a good time. The fact that I've had all these nice improvements now over the last week has been amazing. I'm very excited. Okay, so we have a little bit of time left. I've covered all the topics I wanted to talk about. What do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chats, and let's have a little bit of back and forth and see what you want to talk about to end the show. And for the record, thank you for the early support. I really appreciate anyone who comes by and supports my content, and the early support before I even start with the game is great. Exactly right. My Ruin says, good riddance to bad rubbish. A select few should never dictate your stream. Just because they spend big bucks, let them seethe. And that's exactly what they're doing. Trust me. They're so upset that they don't have control over stuff anymore, and that I now have control of my own destiny. They don't want that. Well, too bad. Tough. That's reality. So either you deal with reality or leave. It ain't gonna change because you're angry and you're upset and you're seething. Things are good.
She was probably under the impression that I was going to be leaving, and if I was leaving, then I wouldn't be in front of that girl. She was going to have to follow me. Therefore, we couldn't have that performance.
No, I don't care about the Game Awards, to be frank. It's not a good show. The Game Awards is going to be full of promotion for AAA games that likely suck anyway. So that doesn't really mean anything. And the awards are voted on by a bunch of game journalists who are very leftist and a lot of the times vote for stuff before political impact rather than because the game was good. So I don't really give a shit about the Game Awards. I don't even know when they are, but whenever they take place, I will end up talking about them probably on my next podcast. I guess we'll see. No, not at all. I don't avoid AAA games, but they just haven't been very good recently. Most of the AAA games coming out have been underwhelming crap, you know? Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about, and I accidentally didn't get to talk about it. Clear Obscure Expedition 33. This one's a big question mark for me. Allow me to explain why this is a question mark for me. Okay. It's one of my favorite games of the year. It is in my games of the year countdown. It's one of my top 3 games of the year. Okay. Loved the game. Amazing graphics, great music, great plot, great gameplay elements. Everything about the game is outstanding, and for me, it's my kind of game. Played it earlier in the year, flopped miserably on my streams. People did not show up for it, did not engage, did not support, basically said, we don't like this game, it's boring. I don't know why. I think it's amazing. Okay, being honest with you, I actually think it's legitimately an amazing game. I despite the fact that that's the feedback I got, I played it anyway. And I played all of Act 1 and Act 2, got to the end, beat the game, and that's where I called it quits. I didn't continue with Act 3 because I knew that the audience wasn't there for it. All right? Now, we have newcomers who have come to my content in the last 2 weeks. You know, I've doubled my stream attendance. The support, the engagement is great. Are you guys on board for Expedition 33? Because if you are, I actually want to add it to the schedule possibly next week. Not this week, but possibly next week, especially now that we have 3 games out of the rotation. We're about to finish Mario. That'll be another opportunity. I'd love to bring it back. I'd love to do this as day streams, all right, and do Act 3. But I don't know if you guys are going to be here for it or, you know, there was a lot of hoopla that first few days when the Asmongold crowd came to the streams, and now that's kind of petered down a bit, you know? So I don't know if everyone's as gung-ho for Expedition 33 as they were 2 weeks ago, and if it would work or not. What do you guys think? Seems like a mixed bag. Some people are saying, no, I'm not down for it, and others are like, yes, I am. I guess the only thing we could really do,
You don't want to keep getting it.
all right,
Kills your respiratory.
is try it.
But you know,
Right? Like do a stream of it, see if people actually show up and will engage and support it. And if you do, great. And if not, if it flops, then we don't do it again. But I would look on the new setup now with a new controller, with no input delay, with the new TV, or I should say monitor with no input delay, and with this new interactivity and these new people coming to the streams, I would like to try it again.
Probably sudden high fever.
You know, that would be great if it could work. I don't know if it will work. Hold on, yet again, my curtains have opened. What I need to do is I got to close my window a bit because it's so windy today. The curtains keep opening and it's just going to keep happening. So I'm just going to close the window like halfway.
Armpits or groin, which could leak pus and blood. Other forms, pneumonic lung and septicemic blood. Ooh, that sounds like a septicemic blood.
Okay, so I need a topic for. I'm just gonna give you some time to think about it.
Okay.
So,
Look, hold on. We ain't done. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold on. Brought severe coughing, sometimes bloody, is a crazy quotation. Severe bloody coughing is crazy. Shortness of breath, vomiting, diarrhea, blackening, death of skin tissue, gangrene.
Okay. All right,
He went to
guys.
rapid
Any
check
other
with
stuff you want to
it.
chat about before we end the show?
That
And we
was-
start with Mario Galaxy
That's all
2.
the symptoms of the black. Of the
Roden says maybe try open slot nights to try new stuff. You
think
have
that
free
got
time to check
COVID
it out
beat
what's
too.
available. Yeah, I mean
What'd you
that's what
think?
I think we need to start doing because we actually did do that earlier this year and it was successful. But then we had games that stuck. Like Truck Sim
Severe
was
bloody
an
coughing
open
is
night
crazy.
that stuck and then we kept
Big
playing
COVID
it.
over there.
But I think we need to get back to that, trying new things, seeing what people want to do on the fly, being more spontaneous. Because then you could find new stuff. When you do the same stuff, it's too samey. I like doing variety, and I think that's definitely what we're doing tomorrow night. Is we're going to be doing this kind of like tryout night and see how it goes, and then go from there. Leroy, how are you? Arc Raiders, yeah, Arc Raiders is Thursday? No, tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's Arc Raiders. I didn't even realize. Cool. Because I really like Arc Raiders. I can't wait to play it. So tomorrow. No, wait a minute. It's a Wednesday. I'm getting confused
Why can't you? That's
with the schedule because
social
this week is weird.
urban
Let's look at the schedule
distraction.
again because I'm getting confused myself. Okay. Here's the schedule.
way they use-
Today it's Mario Galaxy 2 and Call of Duty returning. Tomorrow, Pokemon Legends ZA postgame and Mega Bonk. Wednesday, Arc Raiders, and that's the random
All
night where
of
we're going
that
to try
you go to
different
jail.
things.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
So just to
you
clarify,
doing
because
that.
even I'm getting confused because I keep forgetting there's 5 days left this week. Okay, that's what we're doing.
She gonna show her
Yes, John, why would I not use
Of
proximity
course.
chat and Arc Raiders? We just
Oh.
started using it. Why would I not
Surprising.
continue to use it?
But I want to do one of those like something interesting. I could do the Black Plague. That should be something.
The Black Plague is crazy. I'm telling you, that's the most interesting thing. If I could go back, like if we get a time machine and do vacations, I would love to go back to that time and not get sick. You know, have the COVID mask.
Flesh-eating bacteria. That shit's crazy.
Thank you, Evan I.
Bro,
Welcome back.
Watching the gangrene.
Evan I says, I haven't been on the stream for a couple of months
niggas
looking healthy
cough
like the
blood up and
haircut. I'm
just in the
feeling
middle of the
healthy.
street trying to
Really,
stomp
I
down
am. I'm feeling great.
It's like,
The set has been fully upgraded. Everything's great, man.
I don't know. Black Plague is very interesting though, baby.
Spawn Killer says,
There's
what about the
layers
Legos?
and
So
you know,
we
many
talked about this the other
illnesses
night.
were derived
I think we
from
will
that,
probably start doing Lego nights again
from that-
in
that,
January.
virus
We have the
itself,
new
from
Lego
that
build,
sickness
which is the
itself.
Super Mario
People
World
die.
build, which is
Clean
Mario
their
riding
hands and stuff
Yoshi
like
and
that.
actually
It
moves
mutated.
and Yoshi's tongue comes out, all this crazy
Like,
stuff.
there are stints.
It's gonna take a while. That's going to be a build that's gonna take a while. That's not a quick one. That's a lot of work.
Oh, that's a good one,
What
too.
I'll
That's
do is
hella
we'll probably use
interesting.
this table right
You know
here
they're
to
not the
build
only
it.
ones.
Or even I could have this camera pan straight
You know they're
down
not
and I
the
could
only
use the
ones born with
entirety of my
STD in
desk
that,
here now. All I'll do is I'll move the keyboards
I
off.
think it's like
We'll use the
Komodo
whole
too or
desk to
something,
build the
right? Don't they
thing,
have something?
which is really cool that I have this giant space to do it now.
Somebody.
But likely that'll be January.
say?
Unless people really want it earlier than that. I think that January is the month to bring that in because then once we're done building it, which would take several streams,
Like I said, there's so
maybe
many
we could
things
have
that-
it as part of the
me
set in
personally,
February.
you-
Like I could have the frame on
but
one
you
side and
fucked up
that right
asking
next
me
to it.
because I go
I think that'd be
straight,
cool for the set.
Media distractions. That's what I said. I would go on the media distractions that have happened.
I liked the final boss of Tormented Souls 2, Gareth. It was a little bit of a puzzle, but once I figured it out, it was not that bad. And would I play Hollow Knight? Yes, I think next year we're playing Hollow Knight. Like I said, I would play Hollow Knight right now, except we just beat Silksong, and to play too much of a similar style of game back to back doesn't usually work. Usually what happens is people get bored and say, oh, it's too much too soon. 1,000,000% I would play Hollow Knight next year, because I loved Silksong.
They were able to kind of let that shit go under the rug because Buddy died.
Yes, that's right. And on Friday, I'm going to try out a mystery game. We'll talk more about that. But yeah, I'm getting a game sent directly to me from a game developer. And it's supposed to be like a high-end version of the game with all these collectibles and stuff, which is really cool that they did that. And it's to celebrate that they're releasing some kind of a DLC, which I'm not even aware. But it's a game that I actually wanted to play earlier in the year. And I didn't get a chance to play. I just never got around to it. So now we're going to try it out on Friday. And we'll do the unboxing, we'll try the game, we'll do all of that, and we'll go from there. Should be fun. Excuse me.
Slavic country. I don't remember the Romanovs exactly, but I need to look it up again. But I do know.
I got a $1 tip. I was thinking you could try Absalom or the Marvel beat 'em up game. It's been a while since you had one in the rotation. Trying one of those beat 'em ups could be a lot of fun. Absalom takes 30 minutes to an hour. It could be perfect for a night stream. What is Absalom? Does anyone ever heard of this Absalom game before? And by the way, thanks. That's, I think, our actual first, that's our first tip of the day. So thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. Excuse me.
That's great. That's not cool. You could talk about how Thailand did a missile strike on Cambodia.
Okay.
Like today. Oh, this is rough. Thailand doing an airstrike.
Well, King Michael, that's what we're trying to
almost
figure
Lady
out.
Boys.
Like, what will
Doing an
replace
airstrike
Truck
on
Sim for a chill
Cambodia.
stream? Would it be? Hold on. Ugh, sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Will it be a game like Power
Oh,
Wash
you should
Sim?
talk about the
Will it be something
cloning the
different? I don't
food.
know.
That's been more prevalent.
On
The
Wednesday
3D
night, we'll
printing
come
the
together
food.
and we'll see what people want. We'll mess around on a late stream.
That's a major. This is a major
Absalom
thing
is a
that's
beat 'em
changing
up
the
with
world right
roguelike
now,
elements.
3D printing food. Go ahead. I'm gonna take it off speaker. What? Yeah.
I played The Sims. You may not be aware of this. When The Sims 4 came out, I tried it. I did two full, well, not full runs, but I did a run where it was supposed to be me in the game, and then I did a run where it was a completely simulated character. It worked for a bit, but after those two runs, really there was no interest in it anymore, and I never went back to it. And the thing is, I hate to say, The Sims just fell right off. Like, The Sims 4 was actually a flop for them, and since The Sims has completely lost its cultural prominence, I mean, The Sims at one point was so culturally relevant. It was showing up in pop culture all over the place, in TV shows, in movie, in music. I mean, freaking Katy Perry had a crossover with The Sims. What was it, 3? Now it's like dead. It has completely died, and no one really talks about The Sims anymore. Pretty sad to see stuff that was once so culturally relevant fall off, you know?
Lake Norman. Hmm.
I keep getting asked questions about Asmongold. You guys have to understand, I don't watch Asmongold's content, and I don't talk with him behind the scenes. So you would know better than me what's going on with Asmongold. Like, people keep saying, hey, are you going to do any content with him, or is he going to do that podcast? I don't know.
Well, she's drinking city water.
He knows how to contact me if he's interested in doing anything. It's not upon me to try to step in and be like, hey, you know, let's do something together. He's the big dog here, not me.
Yeah.
So if he's going to do that podcast and he's interested in having me on, 1,000,000%, I would love that. But that's that's his choice. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah. They be up in there doing everything. Yeah. It's like when you see a doctor sick as fuck. You're like, whoa.
We're going to go back to Inzoi. Oh, man. For those who don't even know, Inzoi came out earlier this year. When it came out, everyone was like, oh, it's the new Sims. It's the hot new thing. But then it came out, and the game wasn't finished. Like, I bought it and everything, and I started playing it, and I'm like, I can't go to my job. My job doesn't exist, so I sit in a taxi cab all day, and I can't leave the taxi cab, and we have to wait for the day to end for me to return home. What is that? I went to the amusement park. The rides didn't work. You just stand there. It says, oh, ride not available. So when the game came out, it didn't even work. And then my character literally dies for no reason. Just died out of nowhere. After, like, playing for hours. Like, dead. What happened? I don't know. Reload, dead again.
You don't know how to break the ice.
So I gave up on the game, and I said, hey, I would go back to it if they update it and if there's stuff to do. No one ever asked me to go back, nor have I heard about the game since. I think that the game, like, just went right off a cliff. So, happens sometimes. There's a game that has promise and no one cares about it. Misanthrope Gamer with a 20 knock super chat says, I'm sorry if I provoked you. Misanthrope Gamer, you're not sorry because you intentionally did it. You would be sorry if you're like, in retrospect, I looked at my actions and I said, they were wrong. I shouldn't have said those things. I'm sorry. Instead, you're just saying you're sorry if you provoked me. That doesn't mean that you recognize that you did something wrong. But thanks for the super chat. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
You got next time. Show them Cody. Tell them you got a feral cat. Oh, well, just tell them about Cody, your feral cat. No, I don't have a pet, but stop. No, she's not.
I say we forgive him and his nonsense. I didn't ban him or anything. He's still here.
He's not stupid.
Right? I didn't even time him out. He's still here.
You do not.
That's the misconception you get because if you watch nonsensical content, From idiots, they'll
She
be
don't
like,
touch
"Do you
my
see
toes."
what he did to Misanthroper? What do you mean what I did? All I did was address his super chats. He's still here.
Her paws ain't dirty. She licked it.
I didn't ban him or anything.
No. She do not be funny. She's a cat. Yeah. She's supposed to do that.
Okay.
Why are you mad at her? She's a good cat.
Are we good? Have you guys enjoyed the show? Are we ready to adjourn and perhaps jump into Mario?
She's a...
Perhaps it is
Listen to her.
time to partake in some Mario antics here on the stream.
Okay, baby.
What do you guys think?
Yes.
How goes the weight loss The weight loss fitness? It's going good. I worked out last night. I had to work out less this week because of my neck. Remember I told you guys I hurt my neck and it's still messed up. Like what's happening is it keeps shifting. Like one night I can't move my head this way. Then all of a sudden I can't move my head back, but I can move it this way. It just keeps, it's in flux. So last night I did work out. But now tonight I'm taking a night off. I'm just doing it less right now until my neck feels better because I don't want to hurt my neck too bad and end up in a bad way. So I'm just kind of like going on and off. But I did. I worked out last night and it worked out well. Good stuff.
Okay. But I'll see you when you get here, okay? Okay. Alright. Bye, baby.
I should see a chiropractor. Chiropractors aren't even like medical professionals, right?
Be safe.
They're not. Why would I see a chiropractor for? So they could fuck up my neck again, like worse? Yeah, exactly. Chiropractors are usually temporary relief. If you're having a lot of pain and stuff, by doing what they do, they can give you some temporary relief, but it's not a medical solution to anything, you know? Okay. I think it's time to end the show, folks. I want to say thanks. We're doing a lot of podcasting this week, okay? The
Thanks,
next
Phil.
podcast will be on Wednesday,
This
and then we have
sucks.
another one slated for Friday.
Phil sucks, man.
So 4 podcasts this week, 2 down, 2 to go. I hope that you're enjoying the show. I want to say thanks to everyone here who chilled. Attendance was great. Thanks for the early support.
No, I
Excellent.
don't enjoy this.
All right. So I certainly hope you'll stick around for all of my fun content coming up. And thank you guys so very, very much for chilling and supporting the show. Mario on deck. Call of Duty tonight and a fun day of Pokemon and randomness.
Oh, he
Well,
really
not
thinks
randomness.
he's like a news
Mega Bonk
reporter.
tomorrow.
News-
Next
he don't think he
podcast
should be on the
Wednesday
news.
when we'll talk all about it. All right. Thank you
really
guys
thinks he's like a
so
news
very
reporter.
much. Appreciate you. See you Wednesday. Peace out.
He thinks he's like a radio host. Phil wants a radio job.
Okay.
Can I just do this
So,
from my
folks,
house?
what I'm going to do, I'm going to get set up for Mario. That means I have to move my whole setup. So give me a second here because we are going to rearrange everything. I'm going to have the monitor over
Oh, this
here. We
is
got to
terrible,
swap out to the
dog.
Switch 2. Let's do
I'm
it. So
sorry
this
to
has
put
to
you guys
rotate
through
over
this.
here. The microphone will now rotate to be there so that you can hear me much better when I'm playing Mario. This monitor is now going to scoot over, which is awesome that I can do this. This is so cool that I can do this. Back in there. Okay. All right. So it goes all the way over. I mean, it just went from there all the way over here. So now when I'm playing, I can just look right here. And the monitor's right there. In fact, I wonder, I'm just curious if it can go even further over. Let me look. Man, wow. Has to rotate even further. If I wanted to go Yo, this monitor arm is sick. This monitor arm is so sick. The monitor is now, I'm not kidding you, directly under the microphone, and you guys can't see it. So now I could play and just look right here. Oh, this is cool, man.
That shit is not there.
See what I mean? Like, I'm going to perfect this now that I have it. I got to work on it and perfect it. But now the whole monitor's here, like right in front of me as I'm playing the game. So I can play and just look right here, talk with you guys, go right back. This is good. This is excellent. The only thing is it kind of blocks the chat, the microphone. So I'd have to adjust the mic like this. This is a little better, maybe. I have to find the right exact spot for the microphone to go so that you can hear me well, but it's not blocking the chat. Maybe, hold on, maybe this way. And then up the mic like this. Let me see. Like that. Now it's really low. And now I can see, yeah, actually, this is the best way because now I can see both chats. Can you guys, it still sounds good, right? It doesn't sound bad or anything. This is the best setup, man. It's so maneuverable. I love it. Yeah, I can see both chats. Neither chat is blocked at all. And it's right here next to the other. So the monitors are right next to each other. Look at this. This is excellent. Best setup I've ever had by a mile. Okay. All right. Let me go grab the controller and let me swap to the Switch 2. This is the challenging part for some reason. When I switch between the Switch 2 to the PC or the PC to the Switch 2, sometimes the capture device is malfunctioning and I have to like restart it. And I don't know why that is. It's kind of weird. All right, let me turn off the lighting behind me as well.
No, I feel like it's because they turned that shit on.
Okay, lights are now off behind me, so now you don't see the color stuff anymore. Oops, I turned off the key light by accident. I mean, in reality, I turned off that light. It's fine. It's actually fine that I did. Let me turn it back on. Do you think it looks better with this light on? Or is that too much light and you like it just with the key light here? Which would you prefer, guys? Light like this or light like this? More or less? Because I could do both or I could just have one. On, you like it on? Okay, you like it on. I'll leave it on then. This is with 2 key lights. Okay.
Ooh, wee.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy work, bro. Hell
All right, here's the speakers, which should be synced. All right, let me go get the Switch 2 hooked up.
Hey, Phil, this is trash.
All right, cool. All right, let's see how this goes. Could be a little too close, I'm not sure. I got to mess around with the setup to figure it out, but we'll see. Maybe if I sit back a little further like this. Just the mic a bit. Like this. Go. Cool. Damn, this looks crazy on here. Dude, it's like super vibrant color, like insane color. Holy crap. All right. Let's see if I can push it back a little bit, the monitor. Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's begin, everyone. Ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is time for the continuation of my Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough here on DSP Gaming. As you can see, things have changed a bit. My setup has completely changed since the last time that I've played this. Now I've got dual monitors. I got all kinds of crazy fun stuff going on. All right, I'm very excited for the future. I've got a monitor here, monitor right to my left where I can see all my chats and everything is good. My microphone's now in a great position. So I hope that you enjoy the improvements to the content. If you remember, we're nearing the end of the game. We actually are at the final Bowser stage for World 6, and I think a secret world's gonna open up. So let's see what happens here. Let's talk. It looks like we're gonna get some lives. Go. Mario, you got a letter from Princess Peach. Here we go. We're gonna get our bonus lives to start. There we go. 5 1-ups.
I'm sorry, Phil. It's the truth.
A good start since we're doing this challenging Bowser stage. Okay, and I think that's all there is to do is the Bowser stage. We were halfway through and we ran out of time, so I got to do it over from the start. Okay. Yeah, we did everything. You know, we don't have this. Which stage is it that we didn't fully do yet? Hold on. We did everything 100% except this stage right here, the underwater one. But that's just because it's not unlocked yet. This one, we don't have the, what do they call it, prankster comment? It didn't show up yet. Right. Bob Sivler says, if you haven't already, I would recommend using premium color preset under the settings of your monitor. I think it was on premium color, and I said it's a user, but I don't know the difference. I really have no clue. All right, so here we are. We have to do this. Oh, we actually have to get the coin, too. Did we get it? We did, right? We're gonna start the stage over. Here we go. All right. Let's start it over. Let's see how we do. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-ba-bum. Whoa. Obviously, I want the extra health. Why wouldn't I? Damn, this looks awesome on my new OLED. Damn.
Oh my god, he's trying to pop shit about a fucking
The colors are just outstanding now. Oh, you could punch the hammer away? Seriously? Well, that makes it pretty easy. I mean, that just makes the Hammer Brothers pushovers now. You can punch the hammers. Okay. Alright. Better audio now, too. Now I'm using these better speakers rather than TV speakers, so I got some bass now in the audio. There we go. Alright, we got the checkpoint. Stuff. Okay, oh, I gotta dig. Sorry, I gotta dig here. Go. I could not do the big jump that I wanted to do. And now I don't have the drill.
I want to see if he's changing my thumbnail.
One up over there. the one up. Nice. There we are. Oh yeah. How's everything sounding, everyone? Is the game audio good? Is my microphone audio good? Please let me know if I need to adjust it at all. Thank you.
Phil, this sucks.
Nice. Very nice. Look at this. Oh, I like this platforming right now. Go. Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm not wearing the Mario hat. Give me a second. I'll put it on. You guys are absolutely right. Go on and save your special one and return to us safely. All right. This is the checkpoint. Yep, this is where we had ended. I didn't complete this part yet. This is where we had ended last time. Okay, thank you for reminding me about the Mario hat. Gotta wear the Mario hat when I'm playing Mario Galaxy 2, right? There we go. Good stuff. Thank you, thank you. Very nice. Okay. It's Kamek. Bonk. Let's get Yoshi. Yoshi! Thank you, James, for the super chat. There's a troll, though. You know, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
You never know what you're supposed to do, Phil.
In there. Okay. Nice, got a one up. Very cool. Oh! I keep screwing that up. That's how I died a bunch last time, too. Getting hit by that. I forgot all about it. You can't hover after that. That is so annoying. After you swing, you can't hover on Yoshi to get extra height. I wish you could, but you can't.
There's no way to share this to your...
There we go. Oh, he got killed by his own boomerang. That's crazy. His own boomerang murdered him. Damn. Brutal stuff. Alright, now we gotta do this. Hold on. This coin, yes, I need the help. Oh, I fell! Oh, I survived. Wow, that was lucky. That was very lucky.
Oh, Phil. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
I ate Kamek. Wow.
Let's watch Phil
Devoured
suffer
him.
for a second. Pause. I don't want to see that motherfucker sucking like it. Other than, I don't want to see. Never mind.
Nice.
What was nice about that, Phil?
Okay.
What was nice, bro? This is a game for 8-year-olds. He's like saying nice, like, oh.
All right, we're still going. Holy moly. Checkpoint ahead. Let's not fall. Okay, that's the furthest I've gotten. That's legit the furthest I've gotten. Last time I didn't get that far. All right, thank you to the Waller for 10. I believe that's Swedish krones. Let's find out.
Not 10 Swedish krones.
So it's $1. Thank you, the Waller, for $1 super chat. Appreciate that.
He sends it. He sends
All right.
his
Up to 61 of support so far today, and we're just getting started with Mario. So thank you guys so very much for your support of my streams and content. Also, Ed BR just did 100 kicks. That's our first kicks of the day over on Kick.
For the way he jacks off on video games.
Let's get Ed a nice little chill animation. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that, Ed.
Appreciate that, Ed.
Now we're up to 62 and climbing. Thank you, guys. All right. I did play Super Mario Sunshine Dovakota quite a while ago. But it emulated. It was the GameCube version, but I played it on a Wii because my Wii actually takes GameCube discs. This is as far as we go. We're counting on you, Mario. All right, so you're not coming with me, huh? You have faith that you'll beat the monster? You will, right? No. All right, so where am I going exactly? Climbing this? Oh, even Yoshi said goodbye. All right, see you later, Yoshi. Okay, we're off. 1 second, because there's a lot of wind today. Crazy amount of wind, and my door keeps slamming, so I want to put the door stop there.
He's got a crazy amount of wind, and his door keeps slamming.
Okay, very windy day. All right. Nice. All right. Probably the final Bowser fight, maybe. Don't know. Find a green pipe to hide in. There she is. Gotta save her, Mario. Can you see I'm busy here? I don't have time to chat. Let's cut it short, shorty. Okay. Here we go again. Probably the same fight again, right? That's a little different. The fireballs are different. Oh, crap. Oh, see, it's the fireballs that are distracting me. I gotta not get hit by those trails. What? Did it, dude? The rock hit me out of the air. I missed. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Dude, I swear I tried to jump there and still got hit. Get a coin. There we go. Okay.
What are you doing?
Nice. Okay. Alright, speeds up. Yep. Like double speed. I tried to jump, I swear. Okay, we're in the flame. Nice. Still got hit. Yes, nice. Oh, that's it? Oh, wow, I did it on the first try? Nice. I'm surprised I did it on the first try, to be honest. What's up, Dreambird? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Oh! We're not done yet. Guess what, Mario? Breathe a sigh of relief, because it'll be your last. You know why? This is finally the end of you. Okay, now what? Oops. Okay. That's better. Wow, not even close. Went right through his hand. Basically, when he's closer, it's easier to do. See, otherwise it misses. Nice, that worked. Nice. All right. All right. My power's gone. My empire's shrinking. My huge cake never got a slice. Honestly, not much of a boss fight. The first phase is like similar to the first time you fight him, only this time you know what to do. That second phase was simply easy. So, Huh? Remix of the Mario 64 theme. About time, Mario. What took you so long? Forget her. I want the star. Forget her. Worked hard for this star. Alright. Very good. It's so beautiful. So is this Rosalina returning? It is. How do they not remember this? To a bunch of triangles and X's? No, that's Sony speak. That's PlayStation speak. I always thought we would meet again. Yep. Mama! I am Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. I've been waiting for all of you. When that evil monster took our star power, I was separated from my precious little one. But I knew we'd see each other again. Because there's a force that binds us, defying even time and space. Not even the laws of the universe can stop it. I knew its gentle pull would prevail. It is the desire to be reunited with someone who is important to you. That pull is what brought us together.
Yes.
We have come through so much to meet again. This is not some mere whim of the stars. I am sure of that. Mario, thank you for returning this child to me. I will never forget you, even when I someday become a star myself. I will never forget you, Mario. Never ever, I won't forget. Nice happy ending for the star, for the Luma. And the stars shine down on you. Are they, so basically they're acting like the entire first game didn't happen. They don't even remember her, right? So weird. Why are they not remembering that Galaxy 1 ever took place? So the little one was reunited with a special someone. And you too, pal, am I right?
No.
All right, you two, time to get you back to your home planet.